Hi everybody, I hope you are doing well. My name is Miranda. This is my baby girl, Ophelia. Today we made a minimalist baby essentials video for you guys. And I really wanted to make this because when you are pregnant, there is a ton of pressure to overbuy on clothes and equipment, like things that light up and sway and rock and vibrate, and you so don't need all of that if you choose not to have it. So far in my experience, baby just needs you and your presence and awareness, and that's it. So I'm showing you literally everything in here that we have for baby, and that's including cloth diapering stuff, breastfeeding, equipment, I guess you could say. When she was born, we only had a few onesies for her, and she basically just wears onesies or her diaper because it's summer and hot. So yeah, I hope that this video is helpful for you guys. Let me know if you want me to make any more like this. Yeah, thanks for watching. So to clean cloth diapers, you don't need fancy soap or anything. You can just use what you would usually use. I use Froshes, which is gentle and clean ingredients. Also, I figured while I'm on the topic of cleaning, all you do when you clean cloth diapers is you throw them in the washer, do a cold rinse, and then you wash them like normal. So pretty easy. This is one of the diapers. This is the Bum Genius everyday diaper, I think, and you just insert an insert. This is the all-in-one diaper, and I'm not a fan of this one. It's the only cloth diaper that she'll leak every single time, so I'm kind of straying away from using that one. This next video, I don't know what happened. It's kind of wonky, but anyway, I am putting an insert inside of a diaper liner, and this is what I do mostly during the day. And if you can look to the left and you see that chunky insert, I use those ones at nighttime or in car rides when we're gonna be gone for a while. And with all of these diapers, we never have any leakage. And since we do not use disposable wipes, I have made this homemade wipe spray. So all I do is I spray that on some of these cloths, which are super soft. You wouldn't even believe it. And then I put a squirt of Dr. Bronner's soap into the spray, which is so multi-purpose and amazing, and she doesn't react to it at all. And then I use coconut oil in it, and I use coconut oil on diaper rashes too, and it does wonders. And the last ingredient is a drop of lemon for a fresh scent and clean bottom. And we put the wet diapers in these wet bags, which are waterproof and smell proof. You would have no idea that there were dirty diapers in it. The big one is for at home, and you can put swim stuff in it too. And then the small one is for traveling or for the diaper bag. And while we're on the topic of kind of skincare, this is where she takes a bath. And she has a little lotus flower bathtub, and it's awesome. It fits in any sink. I have her towel, and then again, there's a sneeze. And then again, the Dr. Bronner soap is the only soap that we use on her. For a while there, we were using Burt's Bees soap, but she really reacted to it pretty bad, which I was really surprised. So we use the Dr. Bronner's on her body and on her hair, and she has a ton of hair, and it just gets it nice and clean, and it's very gentle. She seems to really enjoy it. Sometimes I'll put a drop of lavender in her bath, and this is what we do. I've heard of a lot of moms who will actually shower with their babies, and it just hasn't worked for us. And then there's my clean little nugget. And after her bath, I think I might have mentioned this earlier, we had tried to use Burt's Bees and she got a rash from it immediately. So we actually just use coconut oil on her, and I'll put it on a few times in between bath days, which she takes a bath like twice a week. And yeah, it just keeps her skin soft and silky, and then my baby smells like a coconut, which who doesn't love that? Also, I didn't have anybody who asked me questions about this, but I figured I'd show you guys what I've used postpartum. Nursing pads. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I would do without them. I have an oversupply, so these reusable bamboo nursing pads help that I don't leak all over my shirt. And the nipple butter is so great for those first weeks when you're really tender. It just helps ease everything. It's safe for the baby to consume if she gets a little bit. Also, I live by these oils. Serenity, I diffuse in our room, in her room, all the time. Lavender's going throughout the day. Purity, I do every single morning with a hint of grapefruit. So our house just smells so good. Also, I am still taking my prenatal vitamins, and I don't know, I guess it's going good. And then lastly, this Haka is fabulous. When I'm nursing her on one side, I attach that to my other nipple and milk just drips into it, and I've collected over 100 ounces of milk just from that. So the silver diffuser is what I diffuse all of her oils in every single day. And then we have a white sound machine. It's called Hatch, and we love it. These are the swaddles we use at night. It's the Love to Dream and then a Velcro swaddle. At night, we put Ophelia in her Snuggle Me organic lounger that's in her crib, and it's so cozy for her. We'll put her down awake but drowsy, and she just closes her eyes and eventually falls asleep after like 30 minutes. We don't do the cry it out method. That just is not going to work for us, so she's pretty good about going to bed at night. And I'm showing you a little nursery tour while I tell you about our sleeping story. The first 2.5 weeks of her life, we co-slept, so she slept either on my chest or she would sleep on her lounger in between my husband and I on our bed. And that worked out really well. And when she started to get into more of a sleeping pattern at 3 weeks, that's when we moved her to her own room. And then during the day, she'll either sleep on me in one of the wraps or she sleeps on her stomach in her crib. And it works out pretty well. She's really good about putting herself to sleep, and I think that's because from day one, we tried to associate her bed or her mattress with sleeping. And here's my little chunky monkey. And baby wearing, one of my favorite things to do. This is from Love Sakura Bloom. It's a linen rain sling, and I use it on really hot days when we go on walks. And I didn't use it when she was like 1 to 2 weeks old, but she can hold her head up better now. And this is from Solly Baby, and it's a baby wrap, so I just wrap it around my body and then I put her in it. It's just a long piece of fabric, and it's so soft. I love both of them. Okay, so I thought that the best way to end this video would be to answer some of the questions that I got through Instagram. I got like 25 or 30 questions, which is a lot for me. So I'm gonna answer the ones that came up the most frequently or the ones that I thought seemed really important. So somebody says, how did I know that my husband and I were ready to start a family? Well, we said that we wanted to start trying around 3 years, and about 2 years and a couple months into marriage, we found out that we were pregnant. We weren't planning it. But then she was born, and it's our anniversary next week. It'll be 3 years. So we were only like four weeks off from 3 years when she was born. So, and we had a beautiful pregnancy journey. Financially, you'll never be ready to have a baby. That's something that I've realized. You'll never be ready financially. And yeah, I mean, we had a little apartment. We were gonna make it work. So that's kind of how that happened. Okay, another question was things I think every mom should have. I think that so widely varies between if you are breastfeeding or if you decide to formula feed or cloth diaper or disposable diaper. I think aside from all of that, what every mom needs or should have is, I'll say a doula. And I know that, I guess that's not like an object, but we had a doula throughout pregnancy and then birth and postpartum, and she was amazing to have. We felt so supported, and the support is what you need. And yeah, even with like postpartum depression and hormones, instead of taking pills for it, you really do need that support, and you need people there to say, no, this is okay and it's normal. So yeah, I'd say every new mom needs some kind of a support system. Material-wise, a water bottle, like a really good reusable water bottle, because I'm so thirsty all the time. I've also kept a journal throughout pregnancy, and that I write like little love letters to her, and like she's like looking all around. I write her little love letters, and then I've been writing down, oh my goodness, I've been writing down little things that she's done since she was born, so that's been awesome to have. Hey, I like this question. It was, what was your biggest fear and excitement about becoming a mother? I have to say my favorite fear, oh my Lord. I think my biggest fear was that I wouldn't love her that much. And I know that sounds wild, but I was afraid that because I have nanny kids who I just absolutely fell in love with, and I have a dog who I absolutely love, and I thought, and a husband who I think is perfect, and I thought, what if this baby comes and I don't love it as much as I should? Oh my gosh, that's such a silly fear to have. You just automatically love your baby so much. So yeah, I think my biggest fear was that I wouldn't love it as much as I should. Yeah. My biggest excitement was to become a mom. My entire life, my dream has been to be a mom, and that's why I nannied for so long. So just to live my dream, I guess, to raise a generation of emotional humans who are open-minded thinkers, I think that's so exciting. So, but yeah, I think that's about all the questions I wanted to answer. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want me to do more, like I said, let me know. Yeah, I just feel really supported by you guys, and this postpartum journey has been so wild and so emotionally chaotic, because I just grew this human, and now she's depending on me. It's so much. So yeah, if you're a new mom, you are such a badass. I just have to say, it is hard work. So keep doing what you're doing. And with that, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching. Can you say goodbye? Yeah, she's so sleepy. Okay, bye.